Bali is one place that truly deserves all the hype that it gets on social media. It's a dream destination for all Instagrammers, adventure freaks, nature lovers, solo travelers, honeymoon seekers, and laid-back travelers. People often misinterpret Bali for being just a photo spot, but there are so many things to do in Bali that can make your trip a memorable one. Here are my top 15 things to do in Bali. Hey guys, welcome back to Sakre Cubes, and this is Sagar. I have already posted 4 high quality videos about Bali and you guys totally loved it. If you haven't watched those, then you can check them out after this video. I'll drop a link to those videos in the description box below. With so many things to do and so many places to visit, it can be overwhelming to plan a trip to Bali. That's why I have curated a complete package where you can get 5 nights and 6 days tour including flight tickets. You can check it out from the first link in the description box below. And if you need any help planning your itinerary, then you can reach out to me by clicking on the second link in the description box below and filling out the form. We will schedule a personal meeting with you where based on your requirement, I can help in designing a personalized itinerary for you. Or we can get on a call to answer all the doubts that you may have. Now let's dive deep into our list of top 15 things to do in Bali. Keeping scuba diving at the top of the list may seem crazy, but once you try it, you will love it. Bali offers rich marine life, making scuba diving the best way to experience the underwater world. You will see live corals, colorful fishes, and might even get a chance to swim with the sea turtles. If you are lucky, you may witness the manta rays or the ugly looking but enormous sized mola mola fish in Bali. The best spots for diving are neighboring islands called the Nusa Penida and Gili Islands. However, if you prefer to dive in Bali itself, then Tulamban in North Bali has a good marine life. Avoid Nusa Dua as the marine life isn't that great and it may not provide the best diving experience for you. The cost of scuba diving in Bali is around 1.4 million IDR, approximately 8,000 rupees per person. The prices may vary depending on the location, diving school and the season. Typically, scuba diving includes a theory session, pool training, and 2 open ocean dives at different locations. One question that I get asked the most is whether a non-swimmer can do scuba diving or not. The answer is absolutely yes. My wife doesn't know swimming, yet she was able to do scuba diving better than me. I shared our diving experience in an Instagram reel. Do watch it after this video. I'm sure you're gonna love it. If you don't want to do scuba diving for any reason, the next best way to experience the underwater world is through snorkeling. You can try snorkeling at Nusa Penida or Gili Islands. Here the water is exceptionally clear, allowing you to see corals with your naked eyes. Most of the people visiting Nusa Penida for the day tour choose to do snorkeling as an add-on activity. You can do the same if you have a limited time. However, if you want a more immersive experience, I recommend a dedicated snorkeling tour that takes you to multiple spots. Gili Island offers the best snorkeling experience and you can take the 3-island tour, including the famous statues you might have come across while researching Bali. That said, let's answer the last question, whether a non-swimmer can do snorkeling or not. The answer is somewhat yes, but mostly no. Some diving schools do provide life jackets during snorkeling, allowing you to stay at the surface. However, the real thrill of snorkeling comes when you go underwater. Do check with the diving school once before you plan for snorkeling. While researching about Bali, one thing that you might have probably come across would be these stunning photos of people sitting on the giant swings. These swings, famously known as Bali Swings, are an exclusive attraction to Bali. When you step onto one of these swings, it can be quite scary, but once you get the hang of it, you will love the experience. Nowadays, you can find swings at various popular tourist spots throughout Bali, but the most photogenic ones are located in Teglalang rice terraces. You can visit Alasarum, Aloha Swing, or checking rice terraces for the best Bali swing experience. The swings in these places are usually expensive, costing around 1000 rupees for extreme swings to 1200 rupees for super extreme swings. Don't miss to rent out these fluid dresses for around 1000 rupees to get the best photo of the swings. The swings in Teglalang rice terraces are usually crowded. If you prefer a less crowded place, Swing Heaven or Real Bali Swing are good options. These places also offer a great swing experience, but the backdrop would be mostly forest view rather than the iconic rice terraces. You can do swings at offbeat locations at 1/4 the cost, but I personally suggest trying swings in Teglalang rice terraces as they are the safest and provide the best backdrop for your memorable photos. One thing I regret not doing in Bali is the ATV rides. Riding these all-terrain vehicles, also known as the quad bikes, can be an incredible experience. What sets the ATV rides in Bali apart is the trail they offer. It covers a 7 to 8 kilometer stretch with a diverse terrains like muddy roads, paddy fields, caves, water streams, and even a waterfall. It takes approximately 1 to 2 hours to complete the trail, making it a paisa vasool activity. You can find these ATV rides near Ubud, offered by vendors like Alasan Adventures, Kuber Adventures, and Surya Bintang Adventures. Among them, Kuber Adventures offers the best trail, while Alasan Adventures offer access to a pool and restaurant in their package. River rafting is another activity that people often combine with ATV rides. If you have never done a river rafting before, then you can give it a try here. However, I personally feel that river rafting in India is much better. Yet another thrilling activity on our list is the Mount Batur Sunrise Trek. On average, it takes 2 hours to scale the Mount Batur, and the difficulty level can be rated intermediate. If you have never done hiking before and wondering if you can do it or not, then don't worry, anybody can do it. Make sure to wear good shoes and keep yourself hydrated. Once you reach the summit, you can witness the mesmerizing sunrise. If you're lucky, you may get this kind of view with a cloud bed beneath you. You also get to see the volcanic crust and experience the hot steam coming from the mountain. You can include natural hot springs as an add-on to this activity. These geothermal springs offer soothing experience perfect for healing your tired muscles while enjoying the breathtaking views of the volcano and the lake. I have made a dedicated video on Mount Batur trek. You can watch it for more details. वैसे तो we have seen various versions of the iconic Ramayana epic, from legendary Ramanand Sagar's Ramayana to humorous school skits. However, in Bali, you can witness this epic in a completely different way. It is portrayed through a traditional dance form called Kecak dance, also known as the fire dance. In this dance, a troupe of 70 to 75 male dancers chant Chek Chek as a background music. That's why it is called Kecak dance. It is a treat towards the story of Ramayana in a different country that shares the same root as ours. One thing that people often don't know is that Kecak dance is performed at many places across Bali. The most famous place is the Uluwatu temple, and it deserves to be the best place because of extremely talented dancers, good seating arrangement, and the stunning backdrop of the ocean. The next best place to watch the Kecak dance is in Ubud. Here you can experience more authentic and less touristy version of the performance. You can also watch this performance free of cost when you visit GWK Park. Regardless of where you choose to watch the Kecak fire dance, make sure not to miss it when in Bali. Even though our stay had a pool, we hardly got time to use it as our itinerary was always jam-packed. However, when I discovered the concept of day clubs in Bali, I immediately wanted to try it out. Basically, these day clubs offer access to luxurious amenities such as infinity pools, great music, exotic location, delicious food, and drinks. We decided to set aside half a day just for ourselves and indulge in these exotic experiences that we had seen only on TVs. There are many day clubs in Bali, and most of the exotic ones are located in Uluwatu. The one that we visited was called 180 Day Club. While some day clubs are free, others may have a minimum coverage charges or entry fees. Do check the prices directly with the day club. Here are my top 5 recommendations for day clubs in Bali. The first time I saw photos of Bali on Instagram, I thought they were photoshopped. However, when I visited Bali in person, I was amazed to find that everything I had seen on Instagram was actually real, no filters needed. Bali is so photogenic that you can randomly point your camera anywhere and you'll get amazing photos. There are hundreds of photo spots in Bali where you can take amazing photos. While some of the spots are man-made, a lot of them are natural and look straight out of a fairy tale. You have endless opportunities to take photos in Bali, whether you're standing on the edge of Kelingkang beach, striking poses at the iconic Balinese gate, relaxing in a cozy nest amidst the Teglalang rice terraces, or even you can go extreme to get a monkey click a selfie for you. I have covered the best places to take photos in my previous video of places to visit in Bali. I'll drop a link to that video in the description box below. Bali is home to dozens of amazing waterfalls. While some are crowded, others are secluded. Since Bali is a tropical region, it rains throughout the year. No matter which month of the year you visit Bali, you'll find enough water in the waterfalls. Visiting these stunning waterfalls has to be on your bucket list. Try to visit at least 1 or 2 waterfalls when you're in Bali. Most of these waterfalls demand a bit of walking, so keep that in mind in case you are visiting with parents. There will be basic facilities like good stays to reach the waterfalls, changing rooms, and small eateries called warungs. Here are my top 5 recommendations that you can explore. Bali is a paradise for foodies, offering a diverse range of options from trendy cafes and fine dining restaurants to nightclubs and local warungs. You'll find great food options in Uluwatu, Jimbaran, Kuta, Seminyak, Canggu, and Ubud. There are endless options for non-vegetarians, including seafood and other local Balinese delicacies. However, for vegetarians, the options are limited. There are some great vegan restaurants where you can enjoy delicious smoothies and other vegan food. And the regular restaurants do serve fried rice, locally called nasi goreng, and fried noodles called mee goreng as a vegetarian option. You'll get these 2 dishes everywhere in Bali, no matter whether it's a big restaurant or small warungs. If you're craving for some good vegetarian food, then you can also check Indian restaurants as well. Do you know about the world's most expensive coffee? It's called Kopi Luwak and you can try it here in Bali.
Kopi Luwak, the rarest beverage in the world.
That's how Luwak Coffee has been advertised and tourists fall for it. You'll understand what I'm talking about in just a moment. But first, let's talk about Luwak Coffee. This cute looking animal is called Asian pump civet, commonly found in Indonesia. They roam in the forest and consume wild coffee beans. After partially digesting the coffee cherries, they pass them in their poop. This poop is then collected and processed to make one of the most expensive coffee, which can cost close to 1 lakh rupees per kilogram. The reason why they are so much expensive is that the coffee cherries that animals eat are usually exotic and the partial digestion changes the chemical composition, leading to a unique flavor. Collecting the poop of these animals from the wild is also a labor-intense task. That's why the Luwak coffee gets so much expensive. It all sounds great until the entire process gets commercialized. Since collecting the poop from the wild is a lot difficult and unscalable, people started caging the animals and forcefully feeding them coffee beans. This leads to a cheaper coffee product, loses the authentic aspect of widely sourced Luwak coffee. When you go on a Luwak coffee tour in Bali, you will witness the second method, where animals are kept in a cage and coffee making process is shown to tourists. You'll be then served with different varieties of coffee during this tour. While you are free to take this tour, I personally don't recommend it due to ethical concerns that I have with this method. Bali is known for its exotic stays and exceptional hospitality. You can find a range of accommodation options from pocket-friendly Balinese home to luxurious private pool villas. The areas like Ubud and Canggu have a lot of private pool villas ranging from 4,000 rupees to 6,000 rupees per night. Additionally, Bali has these unique stays made out of bamboo trees. These are a lot more expensive and remain sold out for most of the time. If you get a chance to stay in one of them, then don't miss it. If you move towards Uluwatu or Nusa Penida, you can stay in a beach-facing room with luxurious amenities at reasonable prices. So depending on your budget, you can strike a good balance between budget stays and luxurious stays. Whether you are spending a week or 10 days in Bali, you'll find yourself rushing from one attraction to another. It's time to slow down for a moment and treat yourself with Balinese Massage. Bali is home to hundreds of spas and massage parlors where you can enjoy a rejuvenating massage at affordable rates. You can either go for simple foot massage or go for 1 hour long traditional Balinese massage. The prices vary depending on the location. The smaller spas are a lot cheaper as compared to spas in resorts. If you want to make your spa session romantic, then you can add flower bath along with the Balinese massage. If you are a shopaholic, then leave a little extra space in your baggage. The best place to shop in Bali is near Ubud Palace and Seminyak Flea Market. Feel free to bargain well when you're doing street shopping here. You can often start with the price as low as 1/4 of what they quote and eventually strike a good deal. If you're not good at bargaining just like me, then you can visit big shopping malls like Krishna Ole Ole where you get similar products at reasonable rates. We don't do much shopping on our trips, so we bought minimal items from Bali. We bought this large dream catcher for about 350 rupees, this creative glass decor for 250 rupees, these two wooden wind chimes for 200 rupees each, a small wooden painting for less than 100 rupees, this natural cane sling bag for 350 rupees and a fridge magnet for 60 rupees. When in Bali, you can learn a lot about Balinese culture and tradition. Even though Indonesia is a Muslim-dominant country, Bali is a Hindu-dominant island. There is more than 80% Hindu population in Bali. People in Bali worship Lord Ganesha, Brahma, Shiva and Vishnu, and they even follow Ramayana. If you want to learn more about Balinese culture, you can visit their temples, stay in a Balinese home or talk to local people. That was my list of top 15 things to do in Bali. Hit on the like button if this video was helpful for you. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're wondering how to cover all the things mentioned in this video, then you can check my Bali itinerary video shown on the left. You can check the entire Bali playlist by clicking on the right. See you in my next video. Until then, keep traveling.